This video is going to be the first of three on why Warrior Workout. What is the story behind the creation of Warrior Workout? I think it's important for you to understand this because it goes to part of my story and part of why I love this work and why I want to share it and have it help in the creation of a better life for yourself as well. I had come into a situation where I had injured my hand very badly and had to be rushed over to the hospital to have it worked on. In fact, it was pretty severe. I almost lost a finger. But the doctor and the nurse worked on it diligently and expertly and was able to save the finger and was finishing up the stitches and everything when suddenly through the door of the ER burst a stretcher with a body on it, and all these emergency people, and it seemed like the entire hospital staff, rushing in. And they placed this man right next to me. And the doctor who had been working on me gave everything to the nurse, and he rushed over to the side of that hospital bed to lend his assistance to the new patient. And the nurse continued to work on me. From what the emergency people were discussing and the doctors, it became very clear that this had been a police officer and that they were working diligently to try to save his life. This man was on a stretcher. Literally, if I had reached out my arm and he had been able to reach out his arm to me, we probably would have been able to clasp hands. It was this close. And I'm watching this, and I'm watching them rip open his shirt to get at the bullet wounds and the bleeding underneath. And in the midst of this, in just a few short moments, as the censors and the doctors and everyone was watching and working on him, he died. And I was 9 years old when I saw that. Now, I wasn't sad. I wasn't scared. Wasn't upset. I was in awe. I had never witnessed a man living his life with such purpose and meaning. I didn't know what events led to the situation, but I knew for a police officer to have been shot and for him to have died, he was living a purpose. His life had meaning beyond just himself. And I had never witnessed this. And at the age of 9, I remember walking out and sitting down next to my father, who had been waiting for me in the emergency waiting room. And he knew that I had seen what had happened. And he had heard from the staff that the police officer had died. And he asked me if I was okay. And I remember quietly shaking my head yes, and saying yes. But I knew I had been changed. Because from that moment, I witnessed this man's death. I knew that whatever it was that I was going to do in life, whatever I was going to put my efforts to, that there was one element that I was going to demand of it. There was one thing that I needed to experience. And it was that I also wanted a life of meaning. I wanted a deep purpose to my work. It has been 46 years since that event occurred. I have never been the same since. But I can say this, that event was the first event that lit my soul. It helped create a foundation of meaning and purpose that has led to this work that you're seeing now. It is why I work so very hard to bring this to you. I have no idea where this will lead. It really doesn't matter. I do know that every day from here, I will and shall continue to have this purpose and have this meaning. It is what I live for, and I don't mind one single moment of it. If I had one wish for everyone, it was that, well, hopefully without that kind of a emotional event, but somehow that you each can find your own purpose and meaning, whatever that is for you. Because I would say to you right now that it adds a depth and beauty to your life that I cannot imagine what it would be without it. So from that, you now see this. And it is one of the 3 foundational events of my life that has led to Warrior Workout. So my best to you all, and some more stories coming to you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.